Hello guys and welcome back. In this lecture, I will explain how to create mapping in Informatica. Okay, so if you want to create any mappings in Informatica Cloud, we should follow some kind of steps. So first we need create project. Next we create folders. Then only it will allow you to create mappings. Okay. Now first we need to complete all these prerequisite steps. Then we will start creating mapping. Okay, so for that one, first we need to log in Informatica Cloud Services. So click on this one. So once you log in your Informatica Intelligent Cloud Service, first it display this particular scheme. Now here we have data integration, administrator monitor, and operational insights. So data integration, by using these three services, majority of the cases, I will explain all the transformation, all these things. Okay. So if you want to create any project folder structures, we should use this particular data integration service. Okay. Click on this service. So now it's navigated to another page. So let's wait for 1 to 2 minutes. Then it start loading the service. Okay. So yeah, now it start loading. Okay. Yeah, now we are in this page, right? Click on this explore option. So this explore option, whenever you click on, so here we are able to create all these projects. So if you are first time create project, we have only two options available here. One is default, other one is add-on bundles. Only these two options available. So these two things I create for testing purpose how these services works. So but whenever you first time uh, install this particular cloud into your local system, so you are able to see only these two things, default, other one is add-on. Okay, so now we need to create our new project. Okay, so for this one we need to select this new project option. So then we have to provide name. So whatever name uh, your organization provide, so same name you have to provide here. Okay, so in my case I'm providing some kind of name. So from your practice point of view, you can create any particular name. Okay, so I will provide cloud data integration. Data integration training. Okay, so here underscores allowed. If you trying to create with a other than underscore, if you see here, if you're trying to save this one, okay, now it's created, right? So now click on this particular one. First we need to open this particular project. Click on this one. Inside this project, it will allow us to create folder. See, click on this folder. Now provide name, any name. I will provide training underscore one. This is my folder. Click on save. So now we are in this phase. Click on this particular folder, then it will open. Okay, now it will allow us to create mappings. So if you want to create any mapping, click on this new option. Click on this one, it will open one more pop-up. So here we have some kind of options. Okay, so if you select any one option, each and every option having sub task. Okay, so majority of the cases, each and everything we will use. So I will explain later. So first I will click on this mappings. So once you create any mapping here, that will become your asset. So if you observe here, this is select the type of asset you want. Some measure time include templates from common integration patterns. Okay, so now I choose this mapping option, click on create. Now once mapping gets created, by default this particular workspace, we have source and target. Automatically it will generate. So we no need to import source and targets as we did in Power Center. Here it automatically generates source and targets. Okay, but we need to provide source and targets properties. It means where exactly source is coming from. So where exactly we are loading to data, we need to specify all those properties, then only source and targets communicated effectively. Okay, so if you not provide proper information to source and target transformations, this mapping will not become a valid state, so our jobs will not run. Okay, so that's why first we need to select this particular source. Before selecting this source, first we need to provide mapping name. Okay, so I will provide only some kind of random mapping name. So as per your wish, you can provide any particular mapping name. So I will give first data loading process. Okay, so I provide this particular mapping name, click on save it. So before providing all these properties, I want to explain some more things. So here in this process, I will explain two things. So one with how to create target table structure at runtime, how to load data using existing target table structure. These two processes I will explain in this video, okay, by creating this mapping. Now go to again, select the source. So once you select this source, automatically these many options displayed here. Okay. If you observe here we have three icons. One is minimize icon. Another one is restore. Next one we have maximize. So these three options works as like whatever application. Let's suppose if you want to open old application, here we have minimize, maximize, close one, right? Here also it works same like maximize, restore, and minimize, restore, and maximize options. If you click on this minimize, it will here it will show you some kind of workspace bigger. Okay, so if you click on restore, it's go for default to view. If you click on maximize state, entire this particular workspace will become a invisible. Only whatever properties, whatever transformation we have selected, only that particular transformation properties displayed here. Click on this one, if you see. Okay, so this way we can able to navigate in this particular UI. Okay, now I go with this restored status, so that's why I can able to see our workspace along with their properties. Okay, now this is my source. Okay, now click on this source option. It will ask you to enter all the connection information along with source type. Okay, so right now I have only one connection I created in previous scenarios. Now I will show you freshly how to create any connections. So then how to connect any database through Informatica I will show you. Okay, so click on this new connection. Now it will navigate it to this page. So here connected to actual data and sample data. If you select sample data, now see what will happen. It will provide some kind of predefined services. You can select anyone. It will generate automatically some sample kind of data. Now I work with my actual data. So that's why I select this actual data option. Then you have to provide connection name, any connection name as per your request. I will go with DB source, okay, or Oracle source. So my DB is Oracle, so that's why I will provide Oracle source. Then click on this type drop down. It will show you different kind of database Informatica is able to connect. So here we have these many services Informatica able to connect. Okay, I choose this Oracle. Actually, my database is Oracle, so that's why I select this option. So once you select that option, automatically it will ask you to all the whatever runtime environment, all this information we need to provide. So I choose type as a Oracle. If you mouse over, okay, it will display all the information Oracle. So runtime environment. So once you install any local cloud hosted agent, you should select that particular host here. So it has a runtime your environment. Okay, then you have to provide username. Username is nothing but a, so wherever this particular source exists, we need to provide that particular schema information details here. Okay, then only it will fetch the tables data and load the target table. Okay, so now I provide HR as a my source. So this is my, I take table from EMP table from this HR schema. So that's why I provide all these properties. Select that one, click on properties. So I choose username as this one, HR, and provide password. Then I provide host name. Host name is nothing but a this one, local host. Port already it's by default it's coming 1521. Same thing I use. Service name is small xc. Okay, this is service name small xc. So once you click on test, then only this Informatica cloud tool is able to connect our database. Okay, click on this test. First we need to test. It will pop up on some kind of message here. Observe. Now see, test for this connection was successful. It means now this Informatica cloud is able to contact our database. Okay, so I think it's open. Close this one. Cancel this one. Okay, click on OK. So now our connection is ready. Now I make this source type as a single object. Later, I will explain this multi-object query and parameter when we are using all these options. Now, right now I updated as single object. Okay. So we need to select a table right from this schema. So click on this select. So now I choose this EMP table. Click on OK. So here just I select only schema information along with table. Okay, that's it. I don't select any other options. If I select here, you will definitely confuse. So you will follow same steps. Okay, once this particular job gets successfully run, then we will go for advanced things. Okay, so this is first step to understand all this user interface. Okay, so that's why I don't explain in-depth options. So whatever required to understand UI, so same thing I explain here. Okay, so you don't need to select any things. Just for source, you should select your connections from setup only connection information. That's it. Click on save. Don't do any query options related things and advanced things from this point of time. After that, I will explain once you are familiar with some kind of options. Okay, so now click on this target. So same thing we need to provide for target also. First we need to create connection. Click on this new connection. So while creating target connections, it will ask you to same information, actual data, sample data. Instead of this one, so I take whatever connection information I provide for the source, same in schema name I select here. Okay, so why if I observe here, while selecting this object, it will ask you to some kind of information. So here target object existing, create new at runtime. Okay, first step I explain, uh, load data, create target table structure at runtime. Okay, so that's why I choose this option. Right now I don't have any target table structure in this schema. If you observe here, same. Okay, same name I provide from Informatica also. Right now I don't have any table structure, but my source structure exists along with the data. Okay, but my target table doesn't have any data. Okay, even structure also does not exist. I will create structure at runtime, along with I insert whatever data available in this EMP table. Same data I'm going to insert this EMP target table. Okay, so that's why I choose this create new at runtime. Create new at runtime is target table created runtime. Now provide this table name. Same table name I provide. Click on OK. Now if I click on save option, automatically this mapping status automatically changed as valid. Now see, this become a valid. Why? Because our source connection, target connections are ready, so that's why it become a valid. If we want to validate apart from here we have this option. If you click on this option, automatically it will show you valid. Okay, mapping is valid. Okay, this way we can validate any mapping in cloud. Okay, so now my source and target properties connections are ready. So if you observe here, field mapping in the targets is not displaying any kind of column names. Why? Because till now I don't create any table structure, so that's why it's not visible. Okay, during runtime I'm creating target table structure and loading the data. Here what will happen, right? During runtime, automatically cloud will take downstream table structure and create the same structure at target schema. Okay, so right now this target fields is not displayed. So whenever I explain this how to load data exiting target table structure, at the time it displays these target fields. Okay, so now it's ready. So before going to create a mapping configuration task, first I need to explain few things. So Power Center IICS. So Power Center we are creating mapping. Okay, IICS also we are creating mapping. But if you want to run this mapping, we create session, right? But in IICS, we are creating mapping configuration task. Okay, configuration task. This is nothing but a mapping task. So only difference is this one. Okay, Power Center we have mapping, IICS we have mapping. So Power Center we have session, but IICS we have mapping configuration task. Okay. Now, next step, we need to create mapping configuration task. For that one, so here in this particular mapping itself, we have three dots. If you click on these three dots, here we have option called new mapping task. If you click on this new mapping task, it will open one more pop-up. So this is pop-up. Okay, here we need to provide name. So before creating this one, first I need to copy this particular mapping name. How to copy? Double click on any workspace, it will provide this mapping name. Okay, copy this one. Now go to mapping task. Here we should follow some naming convention. Okay, so MCT. MCT means mapping configuration task followed by mapping name. Then you should choose this environment. So runtime environment, this one. Then you should choose mapping. Select this one. So whatever mapping exists in this particular project, all these mappings displayed over here. Click on that particular mapping. Click on select. So now we are selecting this particular mapping. So if you observe here, we have some kind of properties. Now save it. Now click on next. It is saving. Okay, now it become a valid. Now click on next. So here we have some kind of options. I don't explain right now all these options. We don't need. So we have schedule option, email notification. Right now I don't explain anything. Okay, just simply save this one and run this particular mapping configuration task. So before run this particular mapping configuration task, first I need to toggle back to monitor. So here monitor whatever jobs running, all those jobs status displayed in this particular monitor. Okay, so let's wait for a couple of minutes. It's with loading. So or we can able to see status of the particular jobs here also from directly this integration service. Okay, so better I will show you for this one monitor also. Yeah, now my monitor is ready. Now I'm going to run this particular job. Okay, so click on run this option. Automatically it will start the job. Okay, here also we can able to see status of this particular job, whether it is running or not. Currently the status is in starting status. So if I go for monitor also same. So just refresh this one, then only it will display that particular. Now see it is in queue position. So again you will refresh this one. If you want to refresh this jobs information, you can click on this one. Now automatically the job status gets changed. Now this become a succeeded status. So if you go for database and check, so before I already show you, right, there is no table structure, right? Now if I run this query, now it will generate structure along with whatever data exists in this source. Same data gets loaded into this target. So this way we can create table structure and load data at runtime. Now I will show you how to utilize existing data structure and load data from source. Okay, now I will show you again same process. First go to integration. First we need to create mapping. So select this mappings, click on create. I will create one more mapping. Create. First we need to provide mapping name m underscore data loading with existing structure. Okay, so then provide all your details. Okay, so source properties. Go to source. Here we need to provide all the connection related things. So right now I don't have that particular connection. Now I'm going to create this particular product connections. So this is actually exiting this schema. Okay, I need to create this particular schema related connections. So same way, copy this, click on this new connection. Now give any particular name, connection name, info src same. Okay, then select data type, click on test. So now see, now we need to provide all these usernames, right? Username, provide your password, and your host name. Host name is nothing but a local host. Then you provide your service name. Now click on test. Here it will show you secure is not valid. We need to select this one also. Okay, now test it. Connection test of because following error established socket to host and port. Local host 1 minute. 1521 local host only. Small XC same Oracle on runtime Oracle only. SQL data admin. Admin, click on test. Now see this one, this status showing as a successful. Now click on OK. Now my source connections ready. Okay. Now I need to select object, whatever object present inside this schema, I need to select that one. So click, so I go with this product as a source. Now save it. Click on this targets, go to target here, then choose same connection. This one I take same source connection. So I will select this object, target object, product underscore TGT. Okay, click on OK. Then I don't select any other options. I will save this one. Now this will become a valid state again. Still is showing as invalid. We'll see what happened. See, field mapping must contain at least one mapping field. I forget to field mappings. Go to field mapping. So now if you see, before we don't have these options to field mapping, right? So now it's asking you to give field mapping. Otherwise, this mapping become invalid. So for that one, how to give field mappings? If you see, these are the target fields exiting now my target. These are the incoming fields coming from source. So power center, we are connecting through that lines, right? Same way here, we need to drag one by one here map field. Okay, like this we can able to map, or so here we have, if you want to unmap, you can select these two dots and unmap. Okay, so this is one way to map, or we have auto map option. If you click on this drop down, it will show you two kind of mappings options. One is exact field name map, another one is smart map. If I choose this exact field map, so whatever field map match with the source to target, all those things automatically mapped. If I see exact field name option, see same way, product to product, product name to product name. This way, these things will automatically map. Now I will unmap again. So I will show you smart map. Click on this smart map. So see this one also working same. Okay, now if I save this one, automatically this particular mapping become a valid. See, now see this become a valid. Okay, now we need to create mapping configuration task. For that one, first we need to copy this one. Now go here, select these three dots, click on this new mapping task. Now provide this particular naming conventions, followed by mapping name. Then select your environment, runtime environment, select mapping. So this is my mapping name. Click on select. So save it. Okay, before going to select next one, automate this will become a valid state. So before run this particular uh, mapping configuration task, first I will show you. So right now I have some data in products table. If I run this query, so this is my source, then this is my target. So target, I don't have any data right now. So now I'm going to run this job. Click on this run button. Now go to monitor, refresh here. Currently it is in starting status. Again refresh. Then it moved to queue status. Refresh, keep on refresh. Now see it is in queue status. Then now it's moving to running status. Okay. I will explain later what exactly queue, running and starting status. Okay, now it got it is showing status succeeded and rows processed is 5. So now go to target. If I run this query, before run query, there is no data. Now if I run, so now data gets loaded into target table. Okay, so this way we can utilize existing structures, or we can able to create table structure at runtime. Okay, so in next lecture I will explain how to load file to file and how to load table to file. All these things I will explain. Okay, so if you are first time visitor, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Okay, I will upload on daily basis all these videos related to IICS and SQL things. Okay, so that's it guys. Okay, thank you.